Hola vatos, thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous here in San Jose, California. Another beautiful day out here in Cali. Let's go ahead and get on with the topic of today's ride. Buying your performance parts, aftermarket parts, buying from an online retail store. Speed Kings, Dennis Kirk, Revzilla, Get Lowered Cycles, whatever. Every retail store is going to have their own policy, their own method of shipping, their own, maybe they even have their own credit card. It just depends on where you're shopping at. Most of my parts, I say about 95% of my parts are bought from Get Lowered Cycles. I only had maybe two items purchased from Speed Kings, I believe, if I remember right. Maybe three, I can't even remember. But overall, the experience with Get Lowered Cycles has been phenomenal. I don't have any complaints at all with Get Lowered Cycles. They sent me everything in a timely manner. I mean, I'd order the stuff and I'll have it within 5 days, 4 days tops. Never had any problems with Get Lowered Cycles. Mike, like I mentioned in some of my other videos, he always responded to my emails in a timely manner. Never had any issues with Get Lowered Cycles. I only had that plexiglass on my air breather. It was scratched. It was kind of damaged. I guess maybe it was during shipping something. The air stack on the inside came loose, and then it just banged up inside of the glass. Like I said, it was fixed. Mike sent me another piece of plexiglass. Sorry, there's a bump back there. He sent me a piece of plexiglass, brand new from Trask. No issues at all. This was even before I even hit 1,000 subscribers. So, the customer service is going to be high quality with Get Lowered Cycles. Depending on, Revzilla, Get Lowered, they all have their own partnerships with manufacturers. Each one's going to be carrying a certain type of part. Not when I was at Get Lowered Cycles, I was looking for some of the parts that I really wanted, and I couldn't find those with Get Lowered Cycles, so I had to buy them with Speed Kings. So that's pretty much what happened there. Let's go ahead and move on over here. So anyways, back on topic. Speed Kings, they have parts. Like I said, they actually put together a really nice, easy to understand product, a kit, or whatever you want to call it. They'll put the parts that'll be specific for your bike. My cable extension on my handlebars, it was the exact fit. It's a perfect fit. As you can see right here, my brake line, there's no slack, there's no extra slack. Same thing with my clutch line, there's no extra line or anything like that. It's perfect. It's like, it's like they know what they're doing over there. Without even having an idea of what I was doing, overall height, they do make it easy for you to understand. Get Lowered Cycles, they don't have a kit that they put together. They have most of their products as a plug and play. I don't know if they want to take the responsibility of guessing your cable length. I mean, it's a tough job. You're gonna buy something from a parts store, and there's a chance it might not fit, and the customer might end up being upset or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about Speed Kings. They're taking the risk and predicting what size or what measurements you need based off their builds and probably previous experience. Oh, that's right. I also got my gauge relocation kit by Speed Kings. That was another item. Like I said, you can buy these parts separately and you can save yourself some money, but you really have to know what you're looking for or what you're getting. Speed Kings, they make it easy. You give them the model and they know the cable length, maybe your bar height, and they know exactly what you need, and they'll send you the kit. You could also buy this separately. Summit, they sell these V-twin gauges. I believe they sell them. And then you could also go to Gorilla Cable, buy the cables for your gauges, and you'll save yourself $30, $40. And if you didn't want to hassle with that, then you could just go ahead and go to Speed Kings and buy the kit there from them, and they send you everything that you need. Makes it a whole lot easier. like I said, having the peace of mind of ordering with Speed Kings, if you're not familiar with a lot of the parts, a lot of what you're getting, if you're not 100% sure, like I said, Speed Kings makes it really easy. With that being said, you know, I did order my risers, and I ordered my cable kit through Speed Kings, and I ordered my gauges up here. I ordered all of that through Speed Kings. Now it was a different experience. It was a different experience with Speed Kings. I don't know what happened. A lot of the parts I ordered with them, they were in stock. This was before the pandemic. This wasn't during the pandemic. The pandemic had some super delays. I'm talking about crazy delays. People in the comments were telling me that a lot of them were waiting 3 months for parts. It was just, you know, there's a shortage. There were so many issues, you know, lockdowns, sheltered in place, a lot of different things going on, you know, materials, parts weren't being fabricated overseas, stuff like that. Just overall in general, there was a delay in the production everywhere. So this was before then. The only problems I kind of came across with Speed Kings was just the overall wait time. I had to wait maybe 2 weeks. And you know, it was a minor complaint. I wasn't in a rush, so it wasn't something that bothered me too much. I wasn't bothered by it, but you know, if I had to mention it, or if I had to say something, then this would pretty much be it. They had the parts in stock, like I mentioned before. Get Lord Cycles never had a problem. Parts in stock, I would order them and I would get them in, you know, within a week or so. Speed King Cycles, they had a lot of parts out of stock, but they had the parts I ordered in stock. There was no issues, no problems. I was able to put them in my cart, order them, and then that was pretty much it. Pay for them and everything, you know. And then I ended up waiting about 2 weeks for my risers. I contacted Speed Kings. They told me that Kraus was some kind of a delay. I believe I was one of the first ones to get this cable kit from Speed Kings, and you know what, I don't know. From what they told me, they were having some issues with maybe Kraus. There was some kind of a delay. Like I said, this was before the pandemic, before the sheltered in place. This was before then. So I ended up waiting, you know, an extra 2 weeks for the parts. Not a big deal. Like I said, I wasn't waiting for it. I wasn't eager to get my risers or anything like that. But if I had to say something, then I guess that would be it. That would be my complaint. Is you know, they had it in stock, so what happened? I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal. The other factor, the other issue, I believe, you know, buying my risers, buying the cable kit and everything, Get Lord Cycles is free shipping on all the products. Free shipping. So you know what? Absolutely no issues. Free shipping is amazing. You save yourself quite a bit of money. I got my my pipes from Get Lord Cycles. So you know, that's a big item. That's, you know, that's huge. That's a big box. Shipping charges on that could be a lot. Maybe about $50, $60, $70, maybe more than that. It's a big box. It's coming all the way from wherever they're located, somewhere in the central, somewhere in the east. I'm not too sure. Speed Kings, on the other hand, they're in California. They're within the state. They're in Riverside, not that far away. These parts I ordered from Speed Kings, I was charged a shipping fee. Even for my gauge relocation kit, I was charged a shipping fee. But you know what? In the end, I'm absolutely happy. I love my handlebars. I love my risers. Thanks to Speed Kings, my gauge relocation kit. The first couple days of riding it, I kept on looking down at my dash, trying to figure out how fast that was going. So it took me a minute. And you know, everything else, Get Lord Cycles, like I said, 100% customer satisfaction. If you guys are, you know, shopping for your bike parts, look into everything. Look into the credit cards. Some of those credit cards have 0 APR, free shipping, and like I said, sometimes they might have, you know, discounts at Get Lord Cycles, and sometimes they might even have stuff on clearance on Speed Kings. So you know what, just shop around, save yourself a couple, $100. I know Get Lord Cycles, they have discounts on Lapera seats, stuff like that. They have stuff on clearance. So just keep on shopping around. Look at all your options. Don't just stick with one, and also consider the shipping costs. Not every online store is gonna have a free shipping cost or a free shipping. And if you're looking at buying multiple things, or you're looking at buying a big item, maybe like a suspension or something like that, I would probably say, wait until Labor Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, some type of a holiday special discount. Get Lord Cycles, last year they were actually having some really good discounts. This year I haven't seen a lot of discounts from those guys. Speed Kings, they're always having a 10%, 20% discount. I think typically it's 10%. So you know what, just stay on the lookout. Maybe even Cycle Gear also has stuff on clearance. So just take your time, don't rush into things. And if you could get a credit card at 0 APR, just depending on these parts, like I mentioned in another video, just try to save your money, because right now it's getting pricey, inflation, everything else. I don't want to get into it. You guys just stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.